Hi and welcome to this week's Power Play. I'm Suzanne Chadwick, founder of the Connection Exchange, helping you build a business and career to love. And because it's pricing and packaging month in the Connection Exchange, we're going to be talking about some of the ways that you can price and package your services, products, or offerings. So the first way is just see what you feel is going to be right for you. There's a couple of things that people really struggle with when it comes to pricing and packaging. First of all, you may already know what other people are pricing their products at in the market that are competitors of yours. But when you're starting out, you may feel almost unworthy to be pricing at that level, and that's a real personal thing. So I think it's really important to know the value of what it is that you're actually putting out into the market, understand what you're offering that might be different to what your competitors are offering, and then make sure that you price accordingly, because the worst thing that you can do is that if you are going to take a look at what competitors are charging and you decide to really underprice it, then it may be perceived that the value of what you're actually putting out there is much less of value than what your competitors are. So whilst you might think, well, if I'm cheaper, then I'll get more clients, it may actually deter the clients that you're looking to actually secure. So the first point is that understand your market and then make a decision based on what you feel is right for you, as well as what is going to be a competitive price but not a low price that means that people aren't going to value what you're putting out there. The second way is what they call skimming. So for example, you might actually put something out there for say $1 or $5 for the first session or month or whatever it is, and then after that, once somebody's signed up and they get to see the value that you're providing in the first month, they then continue paying for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months or sessions that you've got. So that's skimming method if you're going to be looking at how to price in that way. And that's really kind of a bit of a hook. So you're hooking them in, you're giving them a taste for it, and then hopefully they love it so much that they continue to pay at the full rate that you're actually providing that service for. The next way of pricing is to obviously have an hourly rate. So, you know, if you choose to have an hourly rate of $80, $150, $250, $500, whatever it is for you, you can take a look at what do you want to earn for the year. So you might say, I want to earn 100,000 and then work backwards. So if you want to earn 100,000, then you need to divide that by 12 months, or 52 weeks, and then take out 4 weeks of holidays, divide that by days, divide that by hours, and you'll get your hourly rate. Obviously, by having an hourly rate, you're limiting yourself to a point, because then it's just really, you know, 1 hour for that dollar. Whereas if you package, which is the fourth thing that we can be looking at, which is going to provide people with a lot more value, and it actually means that you can probably charge more and do less work for it, then that's really the ideal situation as well. So when you're looking at packaging your product, for example, you might say, okay, well, if it's a coaching product, it might be 5 sessions plus a checklist plus a book plus a few other things that you've already created in your business that could be seen as more passive income, because once you've created it, then you can continue to sell it without redoing the work every single time. And then by doing that, you're able to package it for say $1,000 or $1,500 or $500, whatever is the right price point for you. And so you're not working at an hourly rate anymore, but you're selling your package, which has got a whole lot of extra additional things that people can obviously get a lot of value from. So those are just a couple of different methods that you can take a look at. The first one was obviously looking at competitors, making sure that you know what the market is selling things at, and that you also understand what your ideal clients are willing to pay for it. The next one is skimming, where you might do something which is a bit of a hook. So you get people in, and then because they love it so much, they keep paying. The third one that we looked at was obviously your hourly rate. So checking out what you want to earn annually, breaking that down into an hourly rate, which is fine when you're starting out, but it's probably not a long-term strategy. that you want to have. And the fourth one, which is always going to give amazing value to your clients and mean that you don't have to work as many hours because you've already set this up, is the package. So the package, which is your time, your service, as well as all the additionals that you can create at one time and then reuse over and over again for your clients in whatever it is that you're doing. I hope that those tips are helpful, and I'll see you very soon. Remember to book your ticket to the Epic Business Planning Summit on Wednesday, the 4th of March 2015 at Circa on the Deck in St Kilda, Melbourne. This is going to be an epic day for female entrepreneurs to really plan for 2015. Following the Epic Summit, we also have an evening event where Lisa will be talking about her 3 books, Daring and Disruptive Playbook, as well as her still to be released, Life and Love. Come along, have a glass of champagne, something to eat, and network with other passionate and inspiring women. Get your ticket today at theconnectionexchange.com.